Hello everyone and welcome back to the Generation 1 journey, starting with Pokemon Yellow all the way to Pokemon Stadium. Yeah, I know, I've been doing a lot of these, but I've just been enjoying the game quite a bit. We are going to get our next Pokemon here, possibly one that we keep the whole time. If I'm not mistaken, this is Water Gun. Yeah, it is indeed Water Gun, but we're not going to use that just yet. We got a Pikachu to kick ass with. Instead, we're going to find ourselves a very interesting Pokemon in this Mountain Moon. Originally, I thought it was going to be a Geodude that we were going to use for the rest of the playthrough, but instead there's another Pokemon, in fact, that I really want to use. Unfortunately for Weedle here, it's not Weedle, and he's about to be electrocuted. A horrible death for such a small creature. Unfortunate for him, honestly. Can't quite relate, you know, being a small drill bit headed little worm guy. Yeah, just keep electrocuting him. I have a feeling Pickles' IVs are terrible, but I don't quite remember how IVs even worked in Generation 1. So at the same time, it might just be that Pikachu sucks. Oh no, Harden, my only weakness to being electrocuted. Oh yeah, special completely ignores the defense stat and uses special for the defense against special. Eventually, and by eventually I mean literally virtually the next generation, special is separated to special attack and special defense, but right now it is only special. Hopefully this is the right Pokemon. And here is a new Pokemon we haven't met yet. Zubat, a poison flying type. I actually quite like Zubat, probably because of, like, Stockholm Syndrome. Because you will see so many of these damn things. That was a crit. They're not very good. Golbat is significantly better, but it's kind of hard to train them up, and they won't be good for a while. But it's an interesting Pokemon nonetheless. I'm going to catch it, obviously, because it's a new Pokemon. Ooh, yes. Emits ultrasonic cries while it flies. They act as a sonar used to check for objects in its way. No, we don't want to get a nickname for this Pokemon. We can fight her, but I want to actually save a few trainers for the Pokemon we're going for. Alright, Zubat counter number 2. You want to, like, Zubat counter number 3? You want to, like, die from a drinking game? Do, like, take a shot every time you see a Zubat in a cave in Pokemon. You'll get drunk, and then you'll die, because, my god, please don't have one. Magnemite. Magnemite is later on a Steel Electric type, however, the Steel type does not exist yet, so we're going to bring out Shane. This early on in the Pokemon journey, there is only electric types, not electric steel types. There are no steel types whatsoever yet. So Magnemite here is just an electric type. How nice. And we're gonna kick him to death. Pickles leveled up. Noise. Shane didn't level up. A Voltorb. Let's keep Shane out because we're going to Voltorb. It's not a steel type later on. In fact, he is only an electric type. He's not very good in the first generation unless you specifically teach him electric type moves. He is very fast. His evolved form is extremely fast too. That's sort of their only saving grace, and that they can learn Explosion. Self-destruct and Explosion. Which kind of helps them take out problematic Pokemon and sweepers, but in our adventure, in our journey, we probably won't be using one. Ooh, and here comes a new Pokemon. How are we going to do this without killing it? I'm afraid Shane will just one-shot it with low kick. I guess we'll find out. I might need to wait until I get the next Pokemon. Let's hope low kick doesn't one-shot. Ooh, excellent. Geodude. We already met Geodude, but this is the first time we can catch Geodude. Geodude is a rock ground type Pokemon. I really considered getting Geodude as my next Pokemon and getting all the way up to his final evolution, but I decided on a different Pokemon. Geodude, commonly found near mountain trails, etc. If you step on one by accident, it gets angry. To be fair, I would get angry too if I got accidentally stepped on. Yo, found a rare candy. Rare candy levels up, but it's usually not very helpful because you don't get all of your stats from it. You get basically like half of the stats you would if you had just leveled up normally. Now I'm going to look around for the next Pokemon and I'll be back afterwards. Ooh, so here's a new Pokemon. I went down those steps nearby. Oh man, all right. Quick attack is going to be annoying. I wonder how much damage Thunder Shock will actually do here. Not very much. Paris is a bug grass type. I'm actually you know what? I'm just gonna run. I'll come back for Paris. Because I only have this single Pokeball and I want to save it and I don't want to die a horrible death. Quite yet. I want to save it. We are going down the ladder. Don't go directly up. So what I want to do is search this area. Ah, okay, cool. That helps enormously. Welcome everyone to the next Pokemon. Yes, indeed, it is Clefairy. Clefairy is an excellent Pokemon. Even though Clefairy seems weak early on, and probably will be weak early on, he will become just more and more useful over time. And I've never used the CLEFABLE all the way through, even though they're an interesting Pokemon, and, you know, I want to use it. Our Pikachu must really have a low, I don't know. Pikachu will become a lot more helpful once he gets Thunderbolt, which is basically just Thunder Shock on steroids. Ooh, critical hit. Okay, that's fine. Pokeball, please don't mess this up. Otherwise, I'll have to go back to Pewter. I'll be right back. Now, to get back to where we were before, I went back to Pewter and got a bunch of Pokeballs, because I'm going to need them. Another Zubat, take a shot, is to go down this ladder and go this way. Now, this has a higher chance of meeting a Clefairy here, but this level has the highest chance of meeting a Clefairy. So I'll be right back. There we go. All right, let's Thunder Wave. Paralyze it. I'm not actually sure if Paralyze increases the chance for a capture. Now, Pikachu leveled up. I accidentally ran into a trainer and leveled up. Now I got Double Team, which increases evasiveness. Just nice. It's pretty nice. Oh yeah, with Clefairy being paralyzed and with my evasion higher, it's gonna be nearly impossible for this Pokemon to actually hurt Pickles at all. Okay, I'm gonna play it a little on the dangerous side and quick attack. There we go. Alright, that's what we want. And then a little bit of a Pokeball, please. Come on, catch it. Catch it. Yeah, alright. Clefairy was caught. Excellent. New Pokedex data will be added for Clefairy. Adored for their cute looks and playfulness, they are thought to be rare as they do not appear often. Do you want to give a nickname? Yes, I do indeed. We're going to name it Tess. After my beloved. Tess is adorable. Now, later on, this is a Fairy-type Pokemon, but the Fairy-type does not yet exist. So, instead... we can finally try and catch this dude. Instead, Clefairy is currently a normal-type Pokemon. The normal type do not have any major weaknesses outside of fighting. However, they also are not strong against anything. Thankfully, Clefairy has a good selection of stats, and the reason why I wanted one is also because they can learn a lot of moves from TMs and HMs. A lot of moves. And we could also... Oh my god. Pikachu, did you really just get wrecked? Alright, let me see. One more Pokeball, and then I'm gonna escape rope out. There we go. A Paris was caught. I wanted to catch it, even if it meant the death of our Pikachu. burrows under the ground to gnaw on tree roots. The mushrooms on its back absorb most of the nutrition. No, I do not want to give a nickname to Paris. Paris sucks. An HP up. Very helpful. It increases HP by 1. We are going to give it probably to Tess, actually. Yeah. Now we're going to use an escape rope. Go outside. And what I am going to do in between now and when you see me next is level up all of my Pokemon to level 15. Pickles is already there, which is helpful. And then we'll continue with our journey once we get all our Pokemon to level 15. I'll also put up all the additional Pokemon that I have. You can get the Water-type Pokemon Magikarp right here from this fat dude down here. However, it's for an exorbitant price. You can get an early Pokemon. Magikarp's evolved form is extremely good. Gyarados. Very, very strong. Especially for adventuring around instead of just trying to do competitive or anything like that. Even then, Gyarados is good. However, training Magikarp is a complete... I didn't put it Paris. Is a complete chore. And you need to get it all the way up to level 20. So I would recommend just waiting later, as you will not need to buy one. They are everywhere. They are the Zubat of the sea. Absolutely. Every time you fish, the chance of catching a freaking Magikarp is very, very high. Anyway, last thing before we go into fast forward mode is to take TM12 here and teach it to Tess. That's right, Tess now has Water Gun. Water Gun is a relatively weak, but early game based water type move. Clefairy is going to be pretty good. Already, Clefairy is 4 levels behind Pikachu and has extra health. I know the HP up helped it get up to 38, but it was already on par with Pikachu in terms of health. And if we look, 17 attack, 19 special. That's interesting. Compare that to 30 attack and 16 special from Shane, who is 2 levels higher. Pikachu, who's 25 and 22. So, an interesting stat spread. Very, very solid Pokemon. And we'll see how all the stats stack up when we get to level 15. So I'll see you in a moment. Alright, caught a Sandshrew, the ground-type mouse Pokemon. I actually adore Sandslash, and I'm thinking for either red or blue we will actually get a Sandslash. So that'll be fun. Anyway, I am going back to it. Alright, so everyone is level 15, and if we look at the stats, it's kind of unfortunate. Pickles has a special stat of 22. That is sort of what he is meant to do. Pikachu is meant to be a special attacker. Oh, no. Yeah, Tess's stats are already higher. It's a little unfortunate. Let's play... Oh, God, excuse me. Let's play around a little bit with Tess. Alright, I already kicked your ass. I'm sure they're from Team Rocket. Alright, pal. Thank you. Ooh, so... I already beat her. I did that off-screen more on accident than anything else. Let's go this way. There is someone we wanted to fight down here. Zubat, take a shot. Don't take a shot. Don't actually take shots if you're watching this. You will die from alcohol poisoning from the sheer number of Zubats that you have to drink to. There's so many. There's like a 75% chance of meeting a Zubat in this cave. So don't do it. Save your liver. Save your liver from the Zubats. Watch this. Oh, Tess also learns Sing, which has a 55% chance to hit and puts its puts the enemy Pokemon to sleep. Now, Sandshrew here and its evolved form have pretty good defense overall, but Water Gun just bulldozes right through. Oh yeah. We're going to evolve Tess actually very, very soon. I'm probably not going to keep her as a Clefairy for very long. Pound. Now, just like Thundershock for Pikachu, Pound is also a normal type move, meaning that Tess gets an advantage for it. A bonus for using a move that's the same type as herself. In this case, that is Pound. Now, her special is probably better overall, but because of the stab bonus, as they call it, Tess is probably going to do more damage overall with Pound, except against certain opponents. Associates won't stand for this. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome everyone to meeting Team Rocket. Oh, a villainous team. The OG villainous team, in truth. Zubat, take a shot. Let me see here. How many Zubats have I actually met up, I wonder? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Is there anything down below? No, I think there's a trainer we'll miss, but I don't really mind that. I think this person has a Jigglypuff. I don't remember what this person has. Wow, it's way bigger in here than I thought. Thanks. I try to spruce up the place, keep it nice and cavey for everyone involved. Alas, wants to fight. Oh, it's an Oddish. Oddish is a grass poison type. Not really much else to say. We're just going to beat the snot out of it. I love how brutal Pound is. Not scratch, not tackle. Pound. Beat the snot out of. There we go. Sing in action. Put it to sleep. You can do nothing against my power. Mine power. It grows my Clefairy gains in strength and might. Oh yes. Punch it in the face. Take it down. Is it another Oddish? It's a Bellsprout. Woohoo! Bellsprout. I actually really love Bellsprout in its evolutionary line. Another grass poison type, unsurprisingly. We're gonna see what Pound does. Pretty good. Pretty good. Vine Whip. Bellsprout is actually a pretty good early game Pokemon. Yeah, there's not really much else to say about that. It's just a good early game Pokemon. And Tess has grown to level 17. Tess is actually about to become our most powerful Pokemon, at least for a while, really. She'd lose in a straight up fight with Shane, because Shane is a fighting type Pokemon. But, even that weakness won't last. Let me see, we want to go this way. Oh, I should note that Shane learned Karate Chop, which is, despite its name, a normal type move. I know, weird, right? Karate Chop later on becomes a fighting type move, but it is a normal type move right now. A karate move, a fighting technique, a martial art technique is a normal type move, according to the developers of this game. Oh, take a shot. Don't take shots. That would be, what, shot like 9? And I met so many Zubats while training. Karate Chop has a high chance of getting a critical hit, which is really nice. Okay, we don't want... shaky. Confusion has a chance to hurt yourself, and it's based primarily on your attack stat. So we're just gonna go ahead and outspeed this dude and electrify this bat. He's gonna be like, scree scree, and we just electrify him. About to use Ekans. Now, we saw Ekans earlier, the snake Pokemon. Like before, it is a poison type Pokemon. I quite like Ekans. Hell, this rap hit. Okay. So, we can't do anything. In Gen 1, this was changed later on in later generations. Rap. Oh, I accidentally meant to use Thundershock there, but that's fine. Rap keeps you from using any other moves. It only has like an 85% chance to hit, so I'm kind of surprised it hit a Pikachu with 2 evasion charges. I don't know why I called it evasion charges. I've been playing Battletech. But 2 evasion. Yeah, it won't let me do anything. Later on, it just does consistent damage. Yeah, but it failed. I meant to start electrocuting this snake a while ago, but alright, we got... If we get wrapped again, I'm gonna fast forward that shit. Wrap is actually a really strong move, Gen 1, because it keeps the opponent from doing anything. And if you have a really fast Pokemon that can learn it, like, say, Dragonite, you can be so annoying. TM01 Mega Punch, I think. It's not totally accurate, and you'd think it'd be a fighting type move, but it isn't. Shane already has a good normal type move. Could give it to Pikachu. Pikachu doesn't really need it. Let's give it to Tess and get rid of Pound. Even though Pound has higher accuracy, it doesn't do anywhere near as much damage. Like I said, Tess is going to be our most powerful Pokemon for a while. Now, I don't remember what this item is, but if you check here, you get an Ether. That's right. Alright. You get an Ether. Ether restores power points, or PP, to moves. Let's see here. Hello, small child. Did you come to explore too? You should not be in this tunnel system. Tunnel systems are actually exceedingly dangerous, and you look like you are 8. I mean, I'm only 10, but, you know. What can I say? Get in there, Shane. Shane's about to ragdoll these guys. Even though low kick does more damage based on how heavy an opponent is, it's also just a really good, just basic fighting type move. And it's super effective. I mean, it deals 1.5 times damage to these little Rattatas. Please tell me this isn't like 4 Rattatas in a row. I had enough of that in Viridian Forest with all the bugs. There goes him. And what about you, little Jimmy? Up, take a shot. As if there wasn't enough Zubats in the world. Hiya! There we go, just Jackie Chan his ass. Or Third Doctor. Was it the Third Doctor that used karate? I think it was. Yeah, I'm a Doctor Who fan. What of it? Fight me. I'm a huge nerd. Came down here to show off to girls. You're like 8, dude. You should be thinking about girls yet. Now, that guy we want to fight, but first, we want to get an item. Now, some would recommend you don't use this on Clefairy yet. Any Pokemon that evolves by Moonstone cannot learn new moves, but to be honest, I'd rather just have Tess evolve now. Yeah, just get those high stats. CLEFABLE! Oh yeah, I love CLEFABLE. And now Tessa's stats are really high. 35, 32, 29, 38. Almost 30s across the board. I said she would become our most powerful Pokemon for a while, and I meant it. Her attack stat... Is her attack stat higher than Mankey? It is. Wow. That's why I wanted to evolve her. And honestly, I didn't really care too much about the new moves she would have learned. A couple of them were interesting, but not enough for me to be like, yeah. That was 2 Zubats in a row, but Mankey leveled up, so that's cool. Oh my god, leave me alone. There are 4 Pokemon that evolved by Moonstone. That's like 4 shots, by the way. That was all Zubats. Little kids should leave grown-ups alone. Well, try and stop me, loser. See what happens. Fight me if you think you're hard enough. Oh, you have a little rat. You are an adult. I've been doing this for like maybe a week. You have probably been doing this for years and you have a level 13 Rattata. Congratulations. It didn't really help you, did it? I'm gonna keep fighting with Shane until he collapses, I think. Hiya! Mankey still does lots of damage. I don't quite remember when Mankey evolves, but it's not too far off. Ugh, I don't want Supersonic to fuck me up. Get in there, Pickles. I should note that while I was gone, I also bought some more potions. Just to help keep us healthy on this journey. That was a crit with good old Leech Life. That's all it had. It didn't help him. I'll probably use a potion on Pickles and yeah, let me see here. Yeah, on Shane and Pickles. I'm probably fine just because I have Tess in my back pocket, but I want to use a variety of Pokemon, you know. Anyone else? I don't want to use that rare candy, like I said, because it only gives you like half the stats. It gives you the level up, and sometimes you need that, but honestly, just the reduction in stats is so not okay, especially when Pikachu, unfortunately, is just not that good. Unfortunately, Pikachu will never really be good. Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Pikachu, the later Gen 1 Pokemon game. Well, it's not Gen 1, it's like Gen 9 or something, but it's a remake of the Kanto games. Let's Go Pikachu really gives you a chance to play with like a really powerful Pikachu companion. Oh wait, there we go. Yeah, if you go all the way to this corner back here, you can get another Moonstone, which is very helpful. There's only like 5 Moonstones in the game, so you gotta be careful. Hello, my friend. I found these fossils. They're both mine. Oh, a little selfish there. Maybe I want a fossil. Also, get off the floor. You look ridiculous. Grimer. I love Grimer. I love the Grimer and Muck line. I love the Alolan versions. They are poison-type Pokemon. Ooh, Karate Chop crit. Yeah, there's not really much else to say about the line. Like any of the poison Pokemon in Gen 1, they have a lot of problems because of how powerful Psychic is in Gen 1. But, ooh. Let's bring in Tess for this. I want to see how strong Tess is with Mega Punch. Tess will probably one-shot this guy. Mega Punch. Boom! And it's the same type. Yeah, Tess is just gonna sweep this whole group. Coughing, another poison-type Pokemon. Let's bring out Pickles. Pickles needs a little bit of an exercise, you know? I don't know. Even though it's Pokemon Yellow, I don't know if I'm going to keep Pikachu, to be completely honest. Just because he's so bad, man. I might keep him. Look, that was with his stab bonus. He's 3 levels higher. And he just doesn't do anything until he gets Thunderbolt later on. It's just unfortunate. It just really is unfortunate. But he you know, he's trying his best. I might get another Pokemon and name it Pickles, just for the sake of Pickles, you know? Crit! Oh, now you crit at the very, very end. Thanks. Pickles grew to level 16. Hooray, his special is still so bad. Why is his special so bad? Oh, God. Okay. Oh, Pickles. I'm trying here, buddy. Use more of my potions, why not? We can take one of these fossils. Helix or Dome. Let's, for this playthrough, take the Dome fossil. Yeah, and we'll take Helix next time. Don't move my Pikachu out of the way, you bastard. I will beat the snot out of you. Let's do this. Stop right there. Rebel scum. Oh, wait, no, that's different. That's different entirely. My mistake. That fossil is Team Rocket's. Surrender now or prepare to fight. Yeah, these guys probably look a little familiar. Oh, yes. Rocket wants to fight. First things first is Ekans. Now, if you've watched the cartoon as a child, such as I did, or later on as an adult, you will know exactly where these come from. Thunder Wave is such a good move. I may keep Pikachu just to keep Thunder Wave. Thunder Wave is so good. It's practically guaranteed paralysis. Yeah. They get slowed, they have a chance to not hit. And because Pikachu's speed stat is still good enough, I can Thunder Wave the hell. Oh god, he got poisoned. I can still outspeed someone and Thunder Wave them, even if Pikachu gets one shot after that. It's enough to be able to, ooh, a Meowth. Meowth is a normal type Pokemon, a cat. Unfortunately, this one doesn't talk. Pikachu, Thunder Wave is so useful, and Pikachu's speed stat means he can paralyze someone even if he gets one shot right after. Paralyzing a big enemy target is important enough for me. Let's bring out Tess. I don't want Pickles to die. And Pickles will still get some experience anyway. Oh yeah, that was a crit. and it did so little. Tess just has so much health and so many defenses and stuff just because she's evolved. Once Shane gets evolved, he'll also do a lot more. Now, we already saw Coughing. Falcon Punch! Coughing might actually survive this. Coughing had pretty good defense. But it's not enough to stop Tess, who is just insanely powerful. And a crit will really make sure. Tess is my most powerful Pokemon now, unsurprisingly. A Brat beat us? Team Rocket blast off at the speed of light. Just get punched into the stratosphere. Uh-oh, Pikachu is poisoned. That's why we bought antidotes. Do I have any potions left? I don't want to use a potion this late. Sorry, Pikachu. We're literally about to leave. It's not like I'm abusing my Pikachu. It's that we're literally about to leave. And before you hop down, you want to make sure to get some things. Let me see. Isn't there an item up here somewhere? Or am I hallucinating that? Is there an item up here? Yeah, there's an item up here. Teemo 4, I think this is Whirlwind, though. Or Silverwind, something like that. Whirlwind, yeah, Whirlwind allows you to escape from a Pokemon fight and forces a trainer to bring out a different Pokemon. It's alright. It's pretty usable alongside Roar for different strategies, especially in competitive, but it kind of depends. Welcome everyone to Cerulean City and the end of today's episode. Hope you have all enjoyed. We got some interesting Pokemon already. Pikachu, Pickles the Pikachu, Shane the Mankey, and Tess the Clefable. They're very, very interesting. You know what? What we didn't see was the Pokedex entry for some of the Pokemon I caught. Let me see. We haven't caught any of those yet. I don't think I showed Spearows. Inept at flying high, however, it can fly around very fast to protect its territory. I might have read that one, I don't know. Sandshrew, I think it was. I think I caught Sandshrew just off somewhere. Its body is dry. When it goes cold at night, its hide is said to become coated with a fine dew. Yeah, and then we need to get Clefable. They appear to be very protective of their own world. It is a kind of fairy rarely seen by people. Yeah, really cool. Very cool. I think we showed off all the others. Yeah, all the others. So thank you all so much for watching. This has been the Generation 1 Journey, Pokemon Yellow.